Only 2 minutes left, God says. 3 angels are talking about your body because your health is about to take a shocking turn. It's very urgent. Listen to God now before it's too late. Don't skip God. Beloved, you need to hear this now. There's no more time to wait. This moment is not ordinary. Heaven is watching, and God Himself is moving urgently. What you feel in your body, what you've been silently worrying about, the discomfort, the unknown diagnosis, the fear that keeps creeping in during the quiet hours of the night, none of it has gone unnoticed by the Lord. There are 3 angels speaking about you right now. They are gathered not in judgment, but in intercession. They are speaking about your body because God has issued a divine alert. A change is coming, and you must listen before it is too late. This is not just about illness or healing. This is about divine alignment. Your health is about to take a turn that can either lead to breakthrough or breakdown, depending on how you respond in these moments. God's voice is calling you back into full awareness of His presence. He wants you to know that He has not stepped away from your situation. His eyes have not turned from you. He is here, and He is moving swiftly. Before you scroll away, before you turn your attention elsewhere, pause and feel this truth settle in your heart. God is speaking now, and this word is coming to you as an urgent cry of love. Comment, Amen, if you feel that God is talking to you through this. Please take a second and like this video if your heart is already starting to stir. Sometimes, your simple act of faith can reach someone else who needs this word just as desperately as you do. You are not alone in this. You see, when God speaks with urgency, it means that heaven has already shifted into action. The 3 angels talking about your body are not random messengers. They are sent by the throne, carrying instructions, carrying healing, carrying answers. But the enemy is also aware of this movement, which is why your body has been under silent attack. That pain that comes and goes, that fatigue that seems unexplainable, that sense that something is not right, though tests may come back clear, God is revealing what is hidden. He is uncovering what the enemy tried to bury beneath confusion and delay. Your name is being spoken in the heavenly places because your health matters to God. Not just for your comfort, but because your destiny cannot afford to be delayed any longer. There is something so sacred tied to your physical body right now. The Lord needs you well. The Lord needs you strong. The Lord needs you clear-minded, energetic and restored, because what He's about to release into your life requires you to rise in your full strength. You will not walk into your promise limping. You will not carry your calling while battling a secret illness. God is removing the shadow from your body, and He is bringing light where there has been uncertainty. This is the time to lean in. This is not about a doctor's report, though God works through doctors. This is not about a second opinion, though those can bring clarity. This is about the divine hand of God that reaches deeper than any scan, any lab, any symptom. God is looking at your organs. He is speaking to your blood. He is breathing over your immune system. He is commanding alignment in every cell. While you have been praying for peace, He has been preparing restoration. While you have been asking for answers, He has been sending angels to war on your behalf. And these angels, 3 of them, have been assigned to 3 parts of your life. One is guarding your physical healing, one is guarding your emotional stability, and one is releasing divine timing. Because the shift in your health is not just about survival. It's about the testimony God is going to raise from your situation. People will look at you and say, "You don't even look like what you've been through," and they'll be right. Because you won't just recover, you'll be renewed. You won't just be healed, you'll be upgraded. The you that's coming out of this will be stronger, wiser, more spiritually sharp, more grounded in faith than you've ever been. The urgency is not to scare you, but to awaken you. God is calling you into attention because His plan is moving, and He refuses to leave you behind. The enemy wanted to take you out quietly, a slow decline, a hidden crisis. But God interrupted that plan. He disrupted the descent. He spoke your name in the heavens and dispatched His response to the earth. That's why your body has been feeling off. It's spiritual, not just physical. It's warfare in your health, but the outcome has already been seen in the spirit. God is victorious. And because He lives, you will live also. This moment is about surrender. Lay your worries before Him. Lift up your fears. Let go of the false stories you've told yourself. Maybe I deserve this. Maybe this is just how it ends. Maybe this is my cross to bear. No, this is not your end. This is your turning point. God is flipping the script. He is rewriting the prognosis, and what the enemy meant for evil, God is about to use for glory. But you must stay alert. Don't silence His voice. Don't ignore the nudge in your heart. This message didn't reach you by accident. It found you because heaven is pulling you close, drawing your heart back to the one who formed it. There is so much more to say, and your spirit knows it. Stay with this. Keep your heart open. The same God who healed the woman with the issue of blood, the same God who raised Jairus' daughter, the same God who breathed life into dry bones, is the God who is with you now. He has not changed. His power is not diminished. His love has not grown tired. You are seen, you are known, and you are loved deeply. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that flips lives from broke to blessed. 4 neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth brainwaves. People are stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for very long. Click the link in the comments before it's deleted. When he said only 2 minutes left, it wasn't to frighten you. It was to draw you closer, to protect you, to awaken you to something that must not be delayed any longer. God is speaking urgently because your body is at the center of a heavenly conversation, and what happens next will shift everything. Comment 1111 if you believe this message is for you. You have endured quietly for a long time. You've carried pain that you didn't fully understand, fatigue that no one saw, and moments of fear that felt like they might swallow you whole. But God saw every tear. He counted every breath. He measured every sleepless night and never turned His face away. The 3 angels still speak because the matter is not finished. Your name is still on the altar. Your case is still active in heaven. Your healing has not been forgotten. God is moving, and the tide is turning. Do not walk away from this moment. The shift in your health is coming not only to bring relief to your body, but to unlock something greater in your life. There is a deeper spiritual purpose attached to your wellness. The enemy has always attacked the area where your testimony will shine the brightest. That is why your health has been the battlefield. But what Satan targeted to break you, God will use to raise you. The same body that has been weary will soon walk in strength again. The same breath that once felt heavy will soon praise freely. You are not on the brink of collapse. You are on the edge of transformation. God never wastes pain. Every struggle in your body has been seen in His presence, and now His glory is about to rest on your physical being. He is cleansing you from the inside out. Your cells, your blood, your bones, everything is being recalibrated by His divine hand. The angels are not just talking, they are working. One is moving through your bloodstream, purifying and strengthening every flow. Another is stationed at your heart, ensuring that what once felt broken and faint is now infused with courage and new rhythm. The third is watching over the timing of your breakthrough, aligning every step so nothing will be rushed and nothing will be delayed. When God warns that time is short, it is because he is eager to reveal his promise, not because he intends to bring fear. The urgency is born of love. It is the love of a father who cannot bear to see his child continue in suffering one moment longer than necessary. He is stepping in now, and you must allow his voice to guide you through the healing. Healing is not just the absence of pain, it is the full restoration of your peace, your joy, your clarity, your wholeness. That is what God is offering you, and he is offering it now. There is no part of you that God wants left in ruin. There is no damage he cannot repair. If the woman who had been bleeding for 12 years could be restored with one touch, surely he can reach you in this very moment. You don't need to see how. You don't need to figure it all out. All you need to do is remain open, surrendered, and still before him. Your healing is not coming because of your strength, it is coming because of his mercy. And mercy is moving quickly. This is the part of your life where the enemy will lose control. He tried to convince you that this pain was forever. He whispered lies to you in your weakness, saying that healing was for others, not for you. But he is a liar, and God is revealing truth. The truth is, you are chosen. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are favored, even in the middle of this. Your body is still a temple, and God is not done dwelling in it. Even now, as you read these words, something inside of you is stirring. That is the Spirit of God beginning his work. The heaviness is being lifted, the fear is being silenced, the despair is losing its grip. You are being rebuilt by the one who created you. Every system in your body is known to him, every function, every beat, every nerve. And he is declaring over you, be made whole. There is something sacred about how God works. He never just heals one thing. When he moves, he restores what was lost, repairs what was broken, and revives what was dying. You will not only be healed from what you know, you will be healed from things you never realized were hurting you. Emotional burdens buried deep in your chest, wounds from years ago that you've stopped talking about, weariness that settled into your bones from carrying too much for too long. God sees it all, and he is healing all of it. You are not weak for needing this healing. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too late to be restored. In fact, God waited for this exact moment because he knew your heart was finally ready, ready to let go, ready to receive, ready to stop carrying the burden alone. That's why this word found you. It didn't pass you by. It came looking for you because heaven is not silent anymore. Let this truth anchor you. You are being healed by grace, not because you earned it, not because you begged for it, but because God chose you, because he still has plans for your life, because your purpose is greater than your pain, because your voice matters, because your story isn't finished, and because he is not willing to let the enemy have the final word over your health. And when angels begin to speak under divine instruction, it means the matter has reached a tipping point. What you are experiencing now is not just the result of circumstance, it is the result of divine timing. And the turn is near. Comment 222 if you trust this word is aligning with your spirit. Could this 7-second CIA brainwave trick be your fastest path to luxury? Leaked research reveals a simple ritual helping people attract wealth effortlessly. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, debt is dissolving and abundance is showing up fast. If you're seeing this now, you are God's chosen one. Click the link in the comments before it disappears. This turn in your health is not going to be ordinary. It will not follow the logic of the natural. It will not align with medical timelines or familiar patterns. This will be something only God could do. You will wake up one morning and realize something has shifted. What weighed your body down will be gone. The fog in your mind will be lifted. The aches that lingered will ease, not because of new medication, but because the healing virtue of Jesus Christ has touched you. You are not just going to feel better, you are going to become new. There is something sacred about your body that you have forgotten under the pressure of illness and fatigue. But heaven has not forgotten. God still sees your body as his dwelling place. He formed you with intention, every part designed with purpose. Your body has been a battlefield because the enemy has always tried to tear down what God builds with care. But no sickness, no affliction, no hidden condition will stand against the Creator. When the master physician steps in, the disease has no choice but to flee. These angels that are speaking have seen your journey. They have stood beside you in moments when you didn't even know danger was close. They have wept with you when you whispered prayers in pain that no one else heard. They have guarded your breath when you felt like it was slipping. And now they speak not because you are in peril, but because breakthrough has come close. They are preparing to deliver what has been long-awaited healing, wholeness, restoration. This is not something you can afford to push aside. The enemy wants you distracted, discouraged, distant from God's voice. He wants you to believe that what's happening in your body is your fault, or that healing is out of reach. But the Spirit of God is cutting through that lie now. He is reaching into your deepest doubt and saying, I am still the Lord who heals you. He has not changed. He does not waver. His power is the same today as it was when he healed the blind, made the lame walk, and raised the dead. You are standing on the edge of a personal miracle, and you don't have to do anything to earn it. You don't have to prove yourself or fix everything first. God is not waiting for your perfection. He is responding to your surrender. If you can bring him your weakness, he will fill it with his strength. If you can offer him your fear, he will cover it with his peace. If you can simply remain open, he will pour out healing that exceeds your understanding. And this healing is going to be layered. It will touch more than your body. It will bring peace to your emotions, clarity to your thoughts, and calm to your spirit. Because the stress you've been under has not just weighed on your heart, it has weighed on your body. The heaviness of carrying silent battles has taken a toll. But God is not only lifting the burden, he is removing the root. You will not just feel better, you will be freed from what caused the breakdown in the first place. There is a reason you feel this stirring inside your chest. It's not anxiety, it's not uncertainty, it's the Spirit of God reminding you that he has not forgotten his word over your life. He promised to carry you. He promised to never leave you. He promised to walk with you through the fire. And now he is fulfilling those promises, not because of your perfection, but because of his goodness. You will soon look back and realize that this was the moment everything started to change. Not when you felt the physical healing first, but when you believed again that it was possible. Faith is not a feeling. It is a decision to trust that even when things don't make sense, God still holds the outcome. And right now your outcome is being rewritten in heaven. The diagnosis is being overturned. The affliction is losing its hold. The fear is being silenced. Healing is not coming, it is already here, moving through your life like a quiet river, steady and unstoppable. You are not cursed. You are not broken. You are not too late. You are not beyond God's reach. You are held. You are loved. You are chosen. Even now, he is surrounding you with angels who are carrying instructions for your deliverance. This is why the pressure increased. This is why the pain seemed to worsen before this word reached you. Because the enemy knew what was coming, and he tried to make you give up before it arrived. But God is always on time, and right now, he is on your side. Take a deep breath. Feel the presence of the Holy Spirit near. Let his peace quiet the panic in your chest. You are not going under. You are coming out. You are not being ignored. You are being transformed. What you thought would be your end will become your testimony. What you thought was just pain will become the proof of God's healing hand. What you thought was a delay was actually preparation. Because now, everything is coming together. God is reminding you that He is the same one who called Lazarus out of the tomb after 4 days. Time means nothing to Him. Even if it feels like you've been stuck in this struggle for years, He can shift everything in a moment. That moment is now. That conversation is still echoing in the spiritual realm, and its sound is shaking chains that have held you captive for far too long. This is the hour of release, and no force can stop what God has appointed to happen in your life. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what God is doing right now. What's really behind the 7-second brain trick exploding online? A leaked CIA ritual is turning heads and bank balances. Backed by neuroscience labs, this at-home method removes money blocks and unlocks unstoppable wealth flow. But the page could vanish anytime. Click the link in the first comment before it's permanently deleted. For too long, your body has carried the weight of unseen battles. You have been walking through life, functioning on the outside, but fighting through storms on the inside. The exhaustion that people called laziness. The tightness in your chest that others dismissed as stress. The sleepless nights. The unexplained tension. The lingering weakness. God saw it all, and He was never silent about it in heaven. The angels He sent to stand by you were not idle. They were guarding your life while you were trying to hold yourself together. Now, those same angels are preparing to usher in the next chapter of your healing. When God says only 2 minutes left, it means you are standing on the final edge of delay. That number is not a countdown to harm, it is a signal that the long season of pain and waiting is expiring. It is a reminder that divine interruption is already moving through your timeline. Nothing about your suffering has been random. Every moment of weakness became a place where His grace began to flow more freely. Every low point became the soil where His promises are now taking root. You are about to witness something holy rise from what once looked broken beyond repair. And it is your body that will carry the first evidence. Your bones, your joints, your nerves, your heart, they are all responding to the word God spoke over you. His voice is healing. His voice is life. His voice commands what science cannot explain. What doctors couldn't find, what treatments couldn't fix, what specialists couldn't predict, God is already fixing from the inside out. This is why the fight became so intense lately. The enemy knows that when your body is strong, your faith rises. When you feel well, you walk with confidence. When your health returns, your purpose becomes active. So the enemy tried to wear you down, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually too. But he failed, because no matter how tired you felt, you didn't give up. Even when you were overwhelmed, you still whispered prayers. Even if it was through tears, you kept reaching for God. And now, God is responding not out of obligation, but out of His overwhelming love for you. He never promised that life would be without trials, but He did promise that He would walk with you through every fire and never let the flames consume you. He did promise that His Spirit would dwell within you, and His Spirit cannot coexist with disease and destruction. So He is pushing out every infirmity that dares to stay. He is cleansing your bloodstream. He is restoring balance to your hormones. He is regulating your mind. He is strengthening your heart. He is correcting what went out of order. The divine alignment has begun. This healing is not just about how you feel, it is about the call on your life. God needs your voice. God needs your presence in the lives of others. There are prayers you will pray that will release healing over others. There are words you will speak that will bring hope to those on the edge. But you needed to be healed first, not just so you could survive, but so you could carry the anointing of one who has been through the fire and come out refined. You will carry the oil of healing on your life. Your testimony will become a doorway for others to believe. And the pain you once cried over will become the story that proves God is still performing miracles. Don't let the enemy lie to you about your future. Your future is bright. Your body will not be a prison. Your body will be a vessel for the glory of God. Sometimes, before the healing fully manifests, God begins working in places we cannot see. You may not feel the shift all at once, but your healing has already started. The moment you believed, something activated. The moment your heart opened, heaven responded. And now, piece by piece, God is restoring you. You may feel tears rising as you read this. That's not weakness. That's your spirit recognizing truth. Let the tears come. Let the healing flow. This is sacred ground. You will laugh again without pain. You will wake up without dread. You will sleep deeply, free of restlessness. You will walk in energy, not weariness. You will feel your youth return, not because of a remedy you found, but because of the restoration that God is bringing. This is not fantasy. This is not hope without foundation. This is truth anchored in the unchanging character of the God who said, "By his stripes you are healed." And yes, you will testify. Your healing will be visible. People who saw you struggling will see you walking freely. People who knew about your battles will hear about your breakthrough. But more importantly, you will know within yourself that God saw you in your most fragile moments and chose to deliver you with compassion and power. Hold on to this word because it will carry you through the final stretch. You are not almost healed, you are already healing. You are not forgotten, you are favored. You are not being punished, you are being positioned. And everything that once felt like delay is being transformed into divine timing. It's not just oxygen filling your lungs, it's healing, restoration, and divine renewal entering every broken space within you. These are not just comforting words. This is a heavenly operation in motion, and you are the focus of that holy movement. What began as a whisper of warning from God, "Only 2 minutes left," is becoming a roar of deliverance echoing through your soul. Comment 555 if you receive this in your heart right now. The 3 angels assigned to you are still at work, still surrounding your body, still carrying God's spoken word and placing it into every place where disease tried to take root. The divine assignment over your health is not only active, it is accelerating. What felt like it would take months to shift, God is doing in mere days. What looked like it would take years of therapy, recovery, and struggle, God is shortening with the power of his hand. This is not a promise of ease, but it is a promise of intervention. And heaven is not quiet anymore. The secret ritual they never wanted public is finally out. A 7-second brain technique, backed by leaked CIA data and 4 neuroscience labs, is helping families erase debt and attract money on autopilot. But this miracle won't stay public long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's gone forever. Your physical body, your sacred vessel, has absorbed more pain than most people around you know. You have carried wounds in silence, pushing through the demands of life, even when your body screamed for rest. God saw every moment of that suffering, and now he is rewarding your endurance with a healing that will leave no trace of the damage. You will not limp out of this season. You will run. You will not just walk in strength again, you will walk with the confidence of someone who has been rescued by the mercy of God. The urgency you feel is divine timing catching up with your life. For so long, You've been waiting for the right moment, the right report, the right confirmation to believe it's your turn. But God is removing every delay, every excuse, every hesitation, because your healing is not coming later, it's starting now. Whether you feel it or not, believe that it is happening. Faith isn't just waiting for the evidence. Faith is moving as though the promise is already fulfilled. And your body is responding to that faith even now. Cells are regenerating. Inflammation is dissolving. Blood is flowing with new strength. Muscles are finding balance. Nerves are calming. The storm inside you is being commanded to be still. This healing that is forming inside you is not shallow, it is deep. It is the kind of restoration that reaches into your history and repairs what started long ago. Some of what you've been battling didn't begin this year. It began years ago, when stress went unspoken, when trauma went untreated, when loss went unresolved, and your body absorbed it all. But God is going back into the roots. He is healing not just what you can name, but what you forgot was even there. He is healing generational pain, emotional weight, and spiritual fatigue all at once. What the enemy used as an entry point, God is sealing. Every doorway that affliction came through is being closed. What once invited sickness will now become a testimony. And when others ask you how you made it through, you won't point to medicine, you won't point to your strength, you'll point to God. Because He alone will get the glory for what is about to take place in your body. You need to know this. Your healing is not fragile. It is not conditional. It is not at risk of disappearing. What God does, He finishes. What He starts, He brings to completion. You will not be healed today only to break tomorrow. You will not find strength now only to fall later. God is building you up with His own hands, and what He touches, He makes whole. You can trust Him with your future because He's already inside of it, preparing the path for your wellness to continue and for your strength to increase. There will be a moment, soon, where you will realize that what once hurt doesn't hurt anymore, that the fear of what if is no longer hovering over you, that the quiet dread of symptoms returning has vanished. That's how healing comes, sometimes not with a shout, but with a silence where pain used to live, a peace where chaos once thrived. And in that moment, you'll remember these words, and you'll know that God kept His promise. You have not been overlooked, you have not been ignored, you have not been punished. You are being loved back to life. God is not just healing you for you, He is healing you because there are people attached to your story. There are lives that need to hear your voice, to see your resilience, to learn from your breakthrough. That's why this healing is so powerful. It will not just end with you, it will ripple through others, touching hearts, breaking chains, and igniting hope. You are not disqualified because of your struggle. You are not unworthy because of the pain you carried. In fact, it is your honesty, your vulnerability, your moments of near collapse that have positioned you to receive this miracle. God never asked you to be perfect. He only asked you to stay open, and you did. Through the darkest hours, through the tears, through the silent prayers whispered in fear. You stayed open, and now heaven is pouring in. This is the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter where your body is no longer a source of fear, a chapter where you wake up with energy, where you sleep in peace, where your thoughts are no longer clouded by worry, a chapter where the things that used to hold you back no longer have any hold at all. This is the freedom God promised you, and He is faithful to finish what He started. Let the healing continue. Let the process unfold. There is no rush in God's presence. He is not in a hurry because He knows exactly what He is doing. You don't need to chase miracles. They are already following you. You don't need to force anything. Grace is already making a way. Just stay present, stay willing, keep receiving. There's more coming, and it's all good, it's all holy, and it's all for you. You are not here by chance. What you're experiencing right now is not a passing moment. This is divine pursuit. God is not distant. He is present, intentional, and very near to your body, your heart, and your soul. He is here with you. Comment 1212 if you feel the shift happening within your spirit as you receive this. There has never been a moment when your body was out of God's sight. Even before the symptoms showed, even before the tests, even before you had a name for what you were going through, He was already aware, and when He said, "Only 2 minutes left," it wasn't to frighten you. It was His way of reaching into your world and saying, "This is the moment, this is where it turns. This is where my power touches your body like never before." Is this leaked CIA ritual the missing key to your financial breakthrough? A once hidden brain ritual is spreading fast. This strange 7-second method, confirmed by elite neuroscience labs, activates your brain's wealth magnet. The government may shut this down. If you're seeing this, you are God's chosen child. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. The 3 angels are still surrounding you because the matter has not been settled casually, it has been settled eternally. They are still talking because God has not only declared your healing, He is enforcing it. Angels don't speak unless they are on divine assignment. And when 3 of them are dispatched together, it means something heavenly is being established in triplicate body, mind, and spirit. God is not healing part of you. He is healing the whole of you. You've been exhausted, not just physically but spiritually drained by the constant fight to feel normal. The weight of pretending to be okay when inside you were barely holding on has taken a toll. You tried to be strong, to stay positive, to pray even when the answers didn't come quickly. And now, God is rewarding that faith. He saw the moments you almost gave up. He saw when you wept quietly after another flare-up. He heard the words you whispered into your pillow, "Lord, I'm tired." He never turned away from that cry. In fact, He sent this word because of it. God has always used moments of desperation to pour out His deepest miracles, and that's what He is doing for you now. He's not delaying your healing, He's perfecting it. There is a reason the process felt long. It's because God was working in layers, healing the damage, healing the memory of the pain, healing the trauma of waiting, healing the part of you that began to question if healing was even possible. But hear this now, it is possible, not just possible but certain, because God does not start what He does not plan to finish, and He has already begun in you. Even now, His Spirit is moving through your bloodstream, commanding order, calming inflammation, reviving tired cells, and releasing peace into systems that have been overwhelmed for far too long. He is in your chest, lifting pressure. He is in your stomach, restoring balance. He is in your mind, quieting fear. And every move He makes is filled with compassion. You are not a project to God. You are not broken pieces He's trying to fix. You are His child, His beloved. And this healing is the fulfillment of a promise He never forgot, even when you felt too weak to believe. Even when you questioned if maybe this was just your cross to carry. God never agreed with the lies that came to torment your thinking. He never gave up on your wholeness. In fact, the more the enemy tried to convince you that you were stuck, the more God pressed in and surrounded you with grace. This moment is sacred, because something inside you is waking up again. Your spirit is remembering that it was never abandoned, that even in the moments when your body felt like it was giving up, the breath of God never left you. He sustained you through the worst days for this very reason, so you could stand now on the edge of a healing that will change the rest of your life. This healing is not temporary relief. It is lasting restoration. The kind that doesn't just remove pain but restores what pain tried to take. Your energy is coming back. Your joy is returning. Your laughter is finding its way back into your days. And the heaviness that sat on your chest like a stone is being lifted by hands that hold galaxies. You are not being patched up. You are being made new. There are people who won't understand what's happening in you, and that's okay. This healing wasn't meant for them to understand. It was meant for them to witness. When they see you standing strong, smiling again, walking in purpose, they'll ask what changed, and you'll know what to say. Not a formula, not a treatment, but a simple truth. God healed me. Because He did, because He is, because He's still doing it, right now. While you sit, breathe, and receive this word, healing is happening. Without struggle, without force, without striving, just grace, just love, just the power of God doing what only He can do. You are safe in this moment. No fear, no panic, no wondering what happens next. God has already stepped into what's next, and He is preparing the days ahead with the same careful hand that created you. Your future will not be spent managing pain. It will be spent walking in freedom. You will not be bound to prescriptions for the rest of your life. You will not live in dread of test results. You will not wake up wondering if you can make it through the day. God is cutting off that cycle now. You are not stepping into a future of limitation. You are stepping into the abundance of divine health, peace, and supernatural strength. And it will be your new normal. Not an exception, not a rare moment of feeling okay, but a steady, daily experience of God's power keeping you whole. Rest in this. Let your shoulders fall. Let your mind slow down. The battle you've been fighting is being won in the Spirit. You don't have to force it. Just receive. Just be still and let God finish what He started. You are not simply being fixed, you are being recreated in the presence of the One who first formed you. And when He forms something, He doesn't do it halfway. He finishes it with beauty, purpose, and power. Comment 777 if you believe God is restoring everything that was lost. You see, the three angels didn't just come to observe. They came with instruction, with healing in their wings, and with authority straight from the throne of God. Their conversation about your body was not casual. It was heavenly strategy being spoken aloud, decrees being issued, assignments being confirmed. Your name was spoken in a place where sickness cannot survive, where weakness cannot remain, where pain is not allowed to dwell. And from that holy place, power was released. That power is moving through you now. What if 7 seconds is all it takes to flip your financial fate? A shocking CIA leak just exposed a hidden brain ritual helping ordinary people erase debt and pull in massive wealth. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning struggle into luxury fast. But this page could be erased any moment. Click the link in the first comment now, before it's gone forever. The reason the battle felt unbearable at times is because the enemy saw this moment coming before you did. He tried to steal your strength early, so you would have nothing left when the healing came. He tried to cloud your vision so you would miss the signs of God's presence. He tried to make you believe that the pain was louder than the promise. But the devil failed. Because here you are, still breathing, still listening, still holding on to a thread of hope. And that hope is enough for God to pour out miracles. He does not need you to be perfect. He does not expect you to have it all together. He only needs you to be available, to let Him do what only He can do. To let Him be the one who touches what no doctor can see, who heals what no X-ray can reveal, who mends what no medication can restore. This is not just healing. This is transformation. And it is happening now because heaven has already declared it is time. There is a release taking place, a release of pressure in your chest, a release of tightness in your muscles, a release of fatigue in your bones. The tension that's lived in your neck, your back, your joints, it's lifting. The fog that's clouded your mind, the panic that's gripped your breath, the heaviness that's hovered in your chest, all of it is being cast out by the presence of the Holy Spirit. He is not just visiting you, He is inhabiting you. God is restoring balance to your body. Systems that were misaligned are finding their rhythm again. Hormones, blood flow, immunity, energy. They are responding to His voice, and His voice never returns void. The same voice that spoke light into existence is the voice that's speaking healing into you now. Not as a distant promise, but as a present reality. You are entering a season where your body will no longer betray you. No more waking up, wondering what will go wrong today. No more living in fear of the next episode, the next flare-up, the next emergency. God is settling your body with divine peace. You will walk in stability. You will move in freedom. You will feel what it's like to be whole again. And this healing is not just for your sake, it's for the people around you who need to know that God still works miracles. It's for the child who needs to see their parents strong again. It's for the friend who needs to know prayer still changes things. It's for the stranger who will one day hear your story and believe that what God did for you, He can also do for them. Your life is about to echo healing everywhere you go. People will look at you and feel hope return to their hearts. Not because you'll be loud about it, but because there will be a light in you that wasn't there before, a peace on your face, a strength in your voice, a calm in your presence. And it will all point back to Jesus. You won't even need to explain the pain you went through, because the transformation will speak for itself. And those who saw your struggle will also witness your rising. They'll see the one who was once weary now walking with confidence. They'll see the one who almost gave up now carrying others with grace. That is how thorough God's healing is. He won't just lift you up, He'll establish you, strengthen you, and send you out with purpose. And let me speak this clearly, you will not relapse. You will not go back to that place of fear. You will not cycle through hope and despair anymore. That season has ended. What God is doing in you is sealed. The enemy has no access. Every demonic plan to sabotage your recovery is being cancelled by the blood of Jesus. Every lie spoken over your body is being broken. Every generational pattern is being stopped. You are not doomed to repeat what your parents or grandparents went through. God is creating a new legacy through you. You will be the one who breaks the cycle. You will be the one who says, "It ends with me." And healing will run through your bloodline from this day forward. Your children will not carry what you carried. They will inherit peace, not pain. Joy, not sorrow. Strength, not sickness. Because your obedience, your faith, and your endurance have opened a new path. God is doing more than healing your body. He is preparing you to walk in a calling that requires this level of strength. That's why the enemy fought your body so hard. Because the enemy feared what you would do once you were healed. He feared the prayers you would pray. He feared the lives you would reach. He feared the light you would carry. But he couldn't stop you. And now that you're rising, nothing will hold you back. You will sleep through the night again. You will laugh without pain in your chest. You will dance again. You will feel joy in your bones. And it won't be a memory. It will be your reality. Because God is faithful. Because He loves you. Because He has never failed. And He never will. The confusion, the questions, the whys that lived in your heart through long, painful nights. God is answering not with explanations, but with healing, with presence, with power. He is not giving you a reason. He is giving you restoration. Comment 999 if you know deep in your soul that this is your moment with God. You do not have to chase this. You do not have to beg for it. You do not have to prove yourself to earn it. This healing is flowing from the heart of your Father, and His love is not something you work for, it is something He gives freely. The very breath in your lungs is proof that God is not done with you. The pain that once defined your days is meeting the one who defines your future, and the two cannot remain together. Where God's Spirit resides, healing follows, and His Spirit is with you right now. People are asking why money is suddenly flowing into random lives. A leaked CIA discovery reveals a 7-second brain ritual that quietly rewires your mind for wealth. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, people are wiping out debt and stepping into luxury with ease. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. It is no small thing that 3 angels were sent. God did not send 1. He did not send 2. He sent 3. Because this is not a moment of temporary comfort, it is a declaration of completion. In the Bible, 3 represents fullness, divine perfection, and unshakable truth. Those angels were dispatched to surround you in every dimension, spirit, soul, and body. Nothing in you has been left out. Nothing in you is being overlooked. Everything that concerns you is being covered. And when God says, "Only 2 minutes left," it is not a countdown of fear. It is a signal that divine timing is aligning with your earthly reality. The shift you have waited for, prayed for, and maybe even stopped believing for, is arriving at your doorstep. This is not a time to shrink back. This is a time to breathe deeply and say, "Yes, Lord, I receive it." Because what you receive now will anchor you for everything that's coming next. There is a sacred oil being poured over your life. Not a physical oil, but a heavenly one. An oil of peace, strength, and healing that runs through the deepest places where your body has been groaning in silence. The groaning ends here. The fatigue ends here. The uncertainty ends here. You are stepping into a place of divine knowing. You will know that you are healed. You will know that you are protected. You will know that you are carried, not just for a season, but for a lifetime. This kind of healing is not just for survival, it is for calling. God is restoring your strength, so you can walk into the very thing that tried to be delayed by sickness. Your calling has been waiting for your wholeness, and now it will no longer wait. You will no longer delay your life to manage your health. You will no longer wake up wondering how much energy you'll have today. You will no longer shrink your dreams to match your physical state. Instead, your body will rise to meet the vision God gave you, and your health will become your testimony. There is a very specific reason the enemy targeted your body. It wasn't random. It was because your body is the carrier of something holy. You carry light. You carry authority. You carry prayers that shake the heavens and disarm hell. You carry love that breaks down strongholds in others. And the enemy thought if he could wear down your physical strength, he could dim your spiritual impact. But he failed. Because God intervened, and now God is rebuilding what was broken, slowly, steadily, supernaturally. He is not just stopping pain, He is making things new. Things that haven't worked right in years will begin to function with divine ease. Things that felt out of order will fall into place without struggle. Your digestion, your sleep, your breathing, your strength, your focus, God is speaking to it all. He's not skipping any part. He's not rushing any step. He is walking with you through every inch of healing, and every step is being sealed with His peace. You will be surprised at how easy things become. Not because life will be without trials, but because the weight you used to carry alone is now being carried by the one who said, "Come to me, and I will give you rest." That rest is not just spiritual, it's physical, it's emotional, it's in your bones, it's in your muscles, it's in your mind. This rest is healing you from the inside out. There will be mornings ahead where you will wake up and weep not from pain but from gratitude, from the joy of realizing you are not fighting for survival anymore, from the peace of knowing that healing has arrived and is here to stay. And in those moments, you will know that the God who created you never turned his face away from you, even in the silence. He was there in every test, in every waiting room, in every diagnosis, in every unexplained ache. He was there when people didn't believe your pain. He was there when you smiled through the hurt. He was there when you questioned your own body. And he is still here now, steady, loving, healing. And this healing, this deep, holy, God-breathed healing will echo through the rest of your life. It will change the way you live, the way you speak, the way you worship, the way you love others. Because once you've been touched by God like this, you can never go back to normal. You can never go back to shallow faith. You can never go back to doubt, because you'll know what it feels like to be rescued, to be restored, to be healed not because of what you did, but because of who He is. But always faithful, always complete, always true. You are walking through a divine exchange. Every weakness is being replaced by strength. Every affliction is being overshadowed by mercy. Every fear is being drowned out by the sound of His promise. Comment 1010 if you feel the Spirit of God anchoring you in peace as He heals you. God has not forgotten any detail of what you've endured. Not the days where your strength failed without warning. Not the nights where pain kept you curled up in silence. Not the moments where you had to smile to others while inside you were wondering if you would ever feel whole again. Nothing was invisible to Him. He was there through it all, watching, holding, counting your tears as holy offerings. And now He is fulfilling what He always intended: your full healing, in every part, in every way. The three angels are still surrounding your life with purpose. They have not left because the assignment is not finished. One is still speaking healing over your body. One is still guarding the sacred space around your soul. And one is still preparing the doors that are about to open as a result of your healing. This isn't just about recovery. It's about positioning. God is not just healing you to make you feel better. He's healing you to get you ready for the new life, the new mission, the new season you are about to step into. For too long, your strength was focused on survival. You were just trying to make it through the day. You weren't thinking about the future. You weren't dreaming boldly. You were just hoping to wake up without pain, to go to sleep without dread. But that survival season is ending. Now, your strength will have a new purpose. You will no longer live in reaction to what your body is doing. You will walk with confidence, with freedom, with boldness, because the very thing that once held you down is being turned into a platform where God's glory will be seen. Why is everyone rushing to this 7-second brain ritual? Leaked CIA files exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the door to wealth fast. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, it's turning financial stress into abundance almost overnight. But this secret won't stay public for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it's deleted forever. This kind of healing is the kind that rewrites your memory. You won't just be healed physically, you'll be healed emotionally from the fear and trauma that sickness caused. You won't flinch every time you feel a small pain. You won't jump to conclusions when your energy dips. You won't live in constant fear of relapse. God is healing your response, your reflexes, your fears. You won't live under the shadow of what if anymore. You'll live in the light of God did. You need to understand this. Your healing is not fragile. It's not conditional. It is not hanging by a thread. It is not something that can be stolen away in a moment. God's work in you is solid, eternal, and covered by His blood. The enemy has no access to it. Fear has no claim over it. Doubt cannot undo it. It is finished. It is sealed. And it will last for the rest of your days. Every part of you that was once tired is waking up again. Every part that was once hidden is stepping into the light. And there will be joy again. Not a joy that visits you once in a while, but a joy that stays. A joy that runs deep. A joy that becomes your normal. God is bringing laughter back to your days, peace back to your home, and rhythm back to your life. He's giving you the strength to live again, not cautiously, not fearfully, but fully. This is the kind of healing that makes you want to dance for no reason, that makes tears well up just from walking outside and breathing freely. You will be overcome not with worry, but with gratitude. The simple moments that used to feel out of reach, getting up without pain, sleeping through the night, standing without dizziness, will become daily reminders that God still heals, that God still sees, that God still moves for those He loves. And you, beloved, are deeply loved. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are not just another name on a long list of people praying for miracles. You are precious to God. The angels weren't sent because you cried the loudest. They were sent because God already decided you were worth fighting for, that your healing was a matter of heaven's priority, that your restoration would be used for something greater than you can even imagine right now. Do not look back. Do not replay the past pain over and over in your mind. God is healing even your memory. He is lifting the emotional weight that came with every flare-up, every hospital visit, every unanswered prayer, and He is replacing it with something stronger than before: trust. A deep, unshakable trust that says, even when I don't see it, I know He's working. That's the trust that will carry you forward. You will be a person of peace. You will walk into rooms and shift atmospheres, not because of what you say, but because of what you carry. You will carry the evidence of healing, not just in your body, but in your eyes, in your voice, in your presence. Others will see you and feel encouraged to believe again. You will be a living reminder that miracles are not myths. They are real, they are present, and they are still happening. This is why you went through the fire, not to be destroyed, but to be refined, to be made new, to be prepared. You are not coming out of this barely standing. You are coming out radiant, strong, whole. You are coming out of this carrying a power that only comes from walking through the valley with God and finding Him faithful in every step. So let your soul rest now. Let your mind be still. Let your body respond to the peace that God is releasing over you. You don't have to understand it all. You don't have to explain it. Just receive it. Let Him do what only He can do. The three angels have not stopped moving. They are not tired. They are not distracted. They are watching, ministering, and finishing what they were sent to do. One of them is still covering your body with healing from the inside out, guiding the divine restoration of your organs, tissues, cells, and bones. Every inch of your physical body is being rewired to match what God originally intended before the pain, before the sickness, before the disruption. You are returning to divine design. The second angel is still guarding your mind. This healing would be incomplete if fear and trauma were allowed to remain. So God is not just silencing the symptoms, He is healing the story they left behind. He is undoing the damage done by fear, restoring joy where anxiety took root, and calming the storms that lived quietly in your thoughts. Where panic once whispered threats, peace is now singing over you. And it's not the kind of peace that comes and goes. It's the peace that stays, that holds, that becomes your new normal. The third angel is still unlocking doors, because healing always leads somewhere. It never stops at your body. It flows into your future. The door that's being opened is not just symbolic, it's real. There is a new path being created in front of you, one that was hidden when you were walking through your illness. But now that healing is unfolding, you will see what was always waiting on the other side. The calling that needed your strength, the people who needed your testimony, the light you were born to carry into dark places. Is this the same CIA brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak reveals a powerful 7-second technique developed under secret research. Backed by neuroscience, people are moving from debt to wealth and luxury faster than believed possible. But this secret may be deleted soon. Click the link in the comments before it disappears. This is the season where delay dies, where long waiting ends, where closed doors begin to open without you even having to knock. God is going ahead of you now. Healing was the preparation. Your miracle was never just about survival. It was about launching you into everything you were created for. And now that the weight of sickness is lifting, now that the fog is clearing, you will begin to move differently. You will walk with authority. You will speak with clarity. You will carry the presence of God in your very breath.